I'm Anitra Smith. I'm a screenwriter, and I'm writing a movie about the story of Mary Sue Green, a story like no other that I have heard. Tell us a little about where you were born and where you grew up.
I was born in a little town in Georgia, Louisville, Georgia, actually where they still have the slave market in the middle of town.
So the first thing I ever heard about Mary Sue, or heard about you, was that your mom had given you away when you were 10 years old. And I thought, how could that be? How is that possible? And then what happened to her next? It made me really curious about your life. And eventually you asked me to write your life story, and we started at the beginning, and I found out all the background. Tell us a little about your mom and your biological dad.
Well, my story is one that is quite unusual. Usually children are given away when they're very young, even as babies or when they're young children. I was born in a home with a white mother, Caucasian mother, and a black father. My father was not in the home, of course, because I was born out of wedlock. The man that I thought was my father was a white man. And I was hidden away, actually hidden away for all those years. I never attended school. I lived most of my life in the forest, as a matter of fact, on my own. My mother gave me away, and at the time, I thought it was very cruel. But now as an adult, and I've experienced a lot, I actually should thank her if she were still living. Because that's the only way that I had an opportunity to be able to get out into the world and make something of myself.